Okay, let me see. It says we're live. Okay. Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm just gonna do a little... We're just gonna do a little live stream with a scrambled map. I haven't done scrambled map in this game at all yet, so... And I have been kind of on a Miyoshi kick, so I was thinking I'd like to do Miyoshi, but I want to do Miyoshi's, and I'd like to take advantage of their trait, their way of the Miyoshi, which is pretty mediocre. We already talked about it. Actually, we could do the Imago, depending on where the Imago end up. The Imago have a... He doesn't have way of the Imago? Whoa, that's fucking weird. That's really weird. Why doesn't Haruhisa have way of the Imago? That's gotta be a mistake. Anyway, so we're gonna scramble the map and then see who looks interesting. And then give them a shot. I'm leaning towards Miyoshi right now because, like I said, I've been on a Miyoshi kick. They're becoming one of my favorite clans in this game. How do we do that? Switch countries, yes. I haven't done this before in this game, so this will be a first. Alright, so let's check this out here. Yeah, this looks really messy. Alright, let's see. Usually I wait to do scrambled map, like in Romance, until I have a lot of knowledge of the map. Because the best way to take advantage is to have a lot of map knowledge. So, I'm not quite there with Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, but... Like, I can't look at the map and just at a glance know stuff 100%. I'm not there yet. Where's the Miyoshi? Oh, there they are. They hardly moved. Miyoshi are here. Sadayori's here. Yoshikiyo's moved over. all he's done is slide down a little bit. He's still next to the Imagawa. So I'm just gonna look and see who we're gonna go as here. What's up, Abdullah? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How have you been? Harutomo, okay. Harutomo. Not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, so I'm looking at Miyoshi or... maybe Imago? Where are the Imago? I just saw them. Man, this map, the map is really throwing me off. It looks crazy. There's the Imago. They got 3 landmarks. They've got the XP increase landmark. That's kind of cool. Norimasa Uesugi. Oh man, there's so many decisions. There's so many possible decisions. The Shogun's still in the capital. He's just barely moved over. Slightly moved over is all. Nobuhide's got Saika. That's kind of cool, because when Nobunaga comes around, he'll have access to the Forge Town. Can get the muskets up even faster. Exams? Oh yeah, it's that time of the year, isn't it? Everybody's taking exams. It's that time. Graduation and exams. You know, I really don't want to be in Kyushu. Unless there's a reason to be there. I don't see one. Asakura, the only clan. Everyone else is kind of just like a who are these people? A lot of leftovers in Kyushu. A lot of the smaller clans. Also, I don't think the Aso moved over, did they? They stayed in the same spot. Shimazu are in the Chosokabe spot. I kind of like the idea of playing as the Oda here, just to get the guns online really fast with the Forge Town. But we would steamroll everybody. So that'd be fun for like, that'd be fun for a quick minute, but that'd be it after that. We still need a tough starting spot, you know what I mean? Yoshikiyo looks cool because he's next to Yoshimoto, so that's going to be a problem. You still have alliances on? So okay, I'm going to turn alliances off. We're going to have... That doesn't make any sense. Namioka are in... Is this Numata Castle? I can't quite tell. No. Sakoto Castle. I kind of wish I could look at the landmarks. Refresh my mind on what's up here. I know there's onsen, I know there's trade ports. Cavalry, of course, is here. And in Kanto. Motonari is in Kanto. Do Yamago have one of the best landmarks? You mean their standard scenario? The occupation speed, is that the one you're talking about, Abdullah? I kind of like the fact that they have access to the XP one here. They've got 3 landmarks. +1 leadership for all castles. Increases the amount of XP. I love XP games. XP gains. I think I said games. Increases total morale. That's kind of a huge... It lets you end battles very quickly. They're kind of in a tough spot. They're next to the Takeda and they're next to the Uesugi. The true Uesugi, as Ikari calls them. The Saito are at the tail end of Kanto. I'm thinking Namioka might be fun. 5 officers, and we're not surrounded by massive powers just yet, although the Takeda are right outside our initial ring. If you draw a ring around your force, and then you draw a second ring, that's usually where the threats are. It's always in the second ring around your force. So we've got the Imagawa and the Takeda. Imagawa to the west, Takeda to the east. And we're in this little cul-de-sac in the middle. The Namioka's specialty increases marching speed, and then the provision landmark is right next to us. But we have to beat the Matsudaira clan. We'd have to beat the Matsudaira, and we'd have to beat Harimun Date. I don't like my odds. I don't like my odds of doing anything with this clan in this particular spot, to be honest. But I think that's why we have to pick them. I think we have to pick them because of that. The Sadake are up here, just like in Osaka. Weird foreshadowing there. Who's in Owari? Oh, Honganji's in Owari. Chosokabe are in Minno, sort of. The Otomo are in Tokai. I think we're going to try Namioka. I've been wanting to try this clan anyway. They are pretty bad. We have one person with networking. Networking at least gives us a chance. We at least have a chance with networking. This starting position is going to be pretty difficult, but we'll try anyway. Let's turn off the diplomacy so nobody's allied with anybody. How do we do that? I thought it was edit. Settings? Okay, no initial diplomacy. Alright. It affects sieges, the landmark that is. I'm not sure what landmark you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about this one. The morale landmark. Yeah, it's crazy. This landmark is crazy. Yeah, and you pointed out exactly why. Because of the sieges, bro. Getting the boost to sieges. Getting a morale boost to sieges is huge in this game. They're very tempting. You know what I mean? It's very tempting to pick the Imago here. But I want to do something a little bit harder. I think just the fact that we have 7 castles, we can push everybody around in this spot. Maybe not the Takeda, but that's about it. The only threat's the Takeda. Everyone else we can kind of push around. So, although the Mori are right next to us again, that's kind of funny. The Mori are not too far away from the Imago. Alright, we're going to try Namioka. We may only last for a little bit. Pretty bad clan, but they have a pretty cool, unique policy. Okay, so we need a friend. We need a friend. That's the first thing. We gotta pick somebody and ally with them. They don't have to be too strong. They just have to be somebody we can call on for help. Imagawa. I like the idea of Imagawa. Although they are really strong. That's a pretty strong friend, but... Let's see. Let's look at the officers first. So, 60 years old. He has healer tactics. Way of the Namioka, the flag of Chinyu. I think all of them have that, yep. No confuse abuse, that's a problem. But we have networking. Are we ever going to have the money to use it? Probably not. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to sell 1,600. Shit. I think we have to get started on diplomacy right away. Somebody's going to try to wipe us out. But we have to pick somebody who's not going to get wiped out. Because if I spend all my diplomacy and then that faction gets wiped out, I mean, the run is basically over. You know? It's going to take a lot of cash that we don't have just to get an alliance done. So one of these guys, I'm thinking the Sagara clan. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with Sagara. Or we could go with the Date, but they're not trusting, they don't like us, so. Just randomly untrusting. Okay. So we'll do that. Let's start getting the fares up. At least one. I'm going to assign everyone else to the other spots. Networking is assigned. I think that's it. I don't think we can do much. I kind of want to sell my food to try to get a networking trigger, but I don't think I can reach it, so I'm just going to let it go for now. Yeah, they do have a good policy. Okay, let me see. How much money can I make if I sell? I'm just going to keep checking. 14. I think I need 2,000 for a networking trigger. It's just going to be out of reach until I get my balance. We got to get my balance into a positive. So we're going to have to watch out for the Takeda expanding. The Takeda might head west. The Imago might head north. And we have to watch out for Yoshimoto if he heads east. Right now we're in a little cul-de-sac. A little protective cul-de-sac right here with a bunch of small clans. But the big guys, the big sharks are right around. They're circling us right now. We're gonna need some RNG to survive, honestly. We're gonna have to get lucky with some RNG. Okay. I'm still not in the positives. Wait. I've actually got to sell some food or we're not going to be able to continue doing goodwill. Just sell all of it. Just sell all the food because we're not going anywhere. We're not marching. We need to get the alliance done first and then we could march. Okay, good thing I didn't make an alliance with these guys. They're gonna get wiped out by Yoshimoto. I don't know why he picked the fight with the Imagawa. That was a bad move. Big mistake, playa. Big mistake. We're still not in the positives. Oh my god. You know, I should have made an officer or something for these guys, but this is kind of spur of the moment. But I should have given him an officer or something if I was going to play as these guys. We got to get out of the red. Negative 37. Come on. Come on. We got to get out of this red. Oh my god. Hopefully these fares will do it. -2. Shingen's heading our way. Shingen's heading west. He's gonna wipe out this clan. He's gonna be next to me. Shit. Not good. You know how Koei is with human players. They always go after the human players if they can. So, if Shingen takes this and he has a choice between this clan, and us, he's gonna definitely attack us. Oh my god, we're still... I've capped almost all my treasure already. All my fares, I mean. I think we just got a bad castle. Yeah, we got a... Oh my god, we got a bad castle. Fuck. Why didn't I think of the castle? I'm sitting here wondering, I'm like, why can't I get out of the red? Well, look at the caps. Commerce 2, Commerce 2, Commerce 2. We got a very impoverished castle to start. I should have thought about that. That's why I'm not making any money. I'm not going to be able to make any money with just this castle. So I should have picked, if I was going to do the Namioka scrambled map, I should have done them on a, I should have waited for them to get on a bigger space. Should have kept scrambling until they got on a bigger map. Because as it stands, we're going to struggle to make some cash. Holy shit, he's still marching? Shingen already took this castle. He's just going to keep marching through. I made the right choice, picking the right ally. This guy's going to get beat up by Yoshimoto, and then these two guys are wiped out, and I went with this guy to back me up. So I feel good about that at least, but everything else is not good. Like, I have an officer with networking, but I'm never going to get the trigger because I'm never going to have the cash. That's what it's starting to look like. It's starting to look like we're just never going to have the cash to trigger networking. Oh, man. Where are we at with goodwill? 48 trust. Okay, as soon as I can get an alliance done, I can pull my person. I'm just going to use him for defense. And then I'll get a little bit of gold. Then I'm going to start saving up for goodwill. It's already been a year in this game. We're going to spend like another year doing nothing. Just living living day to day, hoping that the Takeda don't wipe us out. Apparently that's what's going to happen. I can't even fight this army, dude. I'm that weak. Damn. Being next to the Takeda is not good for you. Yoshimoto's closing in on this from this direction, and the Takeda are closing in from this direction, so this might be a short one. Hey, what's up, Christopher? Obi Castle's way worse. I'll have to take your word for it. This castle feels pretty poor, though. Okay, so Takeda to the right, Imagawa to the left. It's not looking good. I hope my ally can fight because I can't. That's the last fair, so after that, I'll be capped on fair income. Yes. We've managed an alliance. That's probably all we're going to manage. Okay. We don't have an emissary, so now I'm going to make 200 a month. Let's sell our food. We don't need the food because we're not going anywhere. I'm kind of hoping the Amago will fight the Takeda. Will somebody fight the Takeda, please? Reinforcements, sure. Sure. So we're basically hoping for a networking trigger that will bring me an officer that I can... I told you. I told you we're going to become the Takeda's target. Oh. No, we're not. We're not the Takeda's target. Shingen's just fucking with us. He's fighting the Nanbu. Okay. Just triggered a revolt just because he's my neighbor. Oh, I didn't get any provisions. That's right, I sold my provisions. Oh my god. This is turning into a disaster. Total disaster. I can't even march out to put down the revolts. All this grief because I'm next to the Takeda too. Wow, that's the most aggressive typhoon I've ever seen. That typhoon hit everything on the map. So did I lose my fares? Did we lose fares? We lost 2 fares. That's not that bad. We're gonna lose more when this rebellion spreads. This rebellion that we can't do anything about. Yoshikiyo's getting destroyed. Yoshikiyo getting destroyed in Kai and Shinano. Nothing new for him, I guess. Only one spot, okay. Let's see if we can put down this rebellion here before we starve. I don't think so. Oh, okay. We got lucky. It went away. That wasn't us. That was just a lucky. Very lucky. It just went away. The Imago are getting Kanto, and so are the Mori. They're going to end up fighting, Imago and Mori. Nothing's changed there, I guess. We need 2,000 gold. There it is. Oh, I'm not giving the court any money. Are you serious? Are you guys serious? I'm dying here. Okay, we got 2,000 gold. We're just waiting for a networking trigger. I'm gonna have to renew the alliance, so hopefully it comes pretty soon. Time flies in this game, man. Look, we already have only 5 months left. Only 5 months left already. Damn, Imagawa are everywhere. Imagawa and Takeda, huh? They're probably going to divide the map between them. Alright, I've got a little bit of surplus, so while I have the surplus, I'm going to try to improve the farms. We just need 2,000. We just need 2,000 in the bank to get the offer for the trigger. Right? Pretty sure it's 2,000. It can't be 2,500. 2,500 is way too high. Yoshimoto's fighting the Imago. I don't think the Imago can fight the Mori and the Imagawa. That's going to be a hard fight for them. Oh man, I think I should have picked the Imago. This is because they're in a tough spot. This would have been a good 2-front war to fight. Possibly 3-front war. Possibly 4-front war, actually. Yeah, the Imago are surrounded. Look at that. They're encircled with some pretty big forces. Come on, networking. I need a general. I need a general. Maybe we should make an alliance with Shingen. Oh, they don't like us. What about Yoshimoto? Does Yoshimoto like us? He's indifferent? This is pretty good. Hey, what's up, Majestic? Yeah, scrambled start, but it's not going well. It's a total disaster right now. Total disaster, so I'm gonna give it like another year, but if nothing develops, if I don't get a networking trigger, I'm just gonna call it and start over, so. The problem with these one castle starts is that, like, if the RNG is really, really bad with your one castle start, you just end up doing a whole lot of nothing. If you've played the Koi games, you know what I mean. You end up just doing absolutely nothing for a half hour, 45 minutes, 50... I mean, time is rolling by and you're just doing nothing. Because you're trying to... it's like trying to start a fire, okay? It's like trying to start a fire in the middle of a forest, right? You're camping and you're just sitting there you're just chiseling away, trying to get a spark, trying to get a spark, trying to get a spark. That's what one castle starts feel like. Especially when you have RNG that's really bad. When the RNG goes against you, your one castle start, you're just trying to get a spark forever, so... And all the while, everything gets worse because the other forces are expanding, blah blah blah, and you're still stuck in the same spot. You're trying to find that spark to get you going. Oh, I really should have picked the Mago, man. They were in a good spot. That would have been a good fight. So right now, I'm trying to get a good networking trigger so I can find a good officer. Because we ain't doing much right now. We're not doing nothing. What's up, Strikey? Yeah, it's the Yanbayu thing. And don't get me wrong, Yanbayu... Okay, so the Yanbayu situation, the one castle start, is fun when you're like in try-hard mode. You know what I mean? When you're in try-hard mode and you're like, alright, Yanbayu, Gongsun-du, let's do it. You know, one start, one castle, one officer, Gongsun-du, 207, 211. If you've played Romance, you know what I'm talking about. That can be a lot of fun. From the challenge perspective, can I do it? Once you've done it, once you've put yourself through that one time, just one time, you never have to do it again. Okay? Once you've proven it to yourself, you don't have to do it anymore. And then you realize that it's not fun at all. It's just a challenge. The challenge was in the fun. You know what I mean? Like, the fun that you were getting was derived from the challenge. But once you've done Yanbayu once or twice, you're like, alright, I'm done. I've already done it. I've seen it. You know, you start to look for interesting things. It's like, how can I keep it interesting? You know? It's climbing to the top of the mountain. You reach the top of the mountain and you realize, oh shit, there's not a lot up here. It's kind of barren. The fun was climbing to the top of the mountain. You know? I still haven't gotten a networking trigger. I can't believe it. I was clinging on to the hope. Maybe I should have scrambled officers. You know, I forgot. I haven't done, like, scrambled map in this game or scrambled officers. And I forgot that you need to do, I should have scrambled where the officers appear. Yeah, right now my options just look bad. We can try to beat the Date, that's about it. This clan has submitted to... Oh, our allies submitted to the Imagawa. Wow, so now I'm truly alone. I am well and truly alone. The Sagara have abandoned us for the Imagawa. I don't blame them. Everyone's gone. Look, all the small forces are gone. This is the problem with one castle start. Like I said, if the RNG goes against you, it's just... You spend a half hour kind of twiddling your thumbs and you're like, okay, well, this isn't going anywhere. This was fun. Let's do it again, I guess. I should have known better than to go with this castle. No. I will not support the Imperial Court. I can't even support myself right now. Ooh, onsen. Okay, I'll take that. Could I take this castle, maybe? Shingen's gone. Alright, let me buy some supplies. Let me do something. For God's sakes. Okay. Whew. It's not looking great. We don't have provisions, you say. Are we close to the month rolling over? Alright, let's let the month roll over. Let's let the month roll over. Okay, great. Thank you. You do that. Oh, they're... Counterattack, alright. Alright, so we'll just attack. Because I am... I'm done. I'm done with this. Should have picked the Mago. Should have picked a force that I could do something with. The conditions, it just depends on the level of the networking. So if your networking is stacked, if you can stack it, it increases the radius of where your officers can pull free officers from. But outside of that, Majestic, it's just pure RNG. Yeah, there's no way we take this castle. We could try to take this castle from Shingen. That'd be funny. I don't know if I could have given myself another castle. I'm not familiar with like the editing functions in the game. Alright, Haramoon. You know what? I'm not even going to do this. I'm just going to start over. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I'm already disappointed with how that turned out. First scrambled start and complete disaster. You need to have a lot of knowledge of the game that you're playing when you scramble the map. That's my take on it. Romance 14, scrambling the map on that, I'm way more confident because of the time that I put into that. In this game, scrambling the map, I feel way more out of my depth. It's a bigger map too, so. Alright, how do we scramble it again? Was it edit? Switch countries. Alright, let's do this again. Speaking of Romance 14, I'm going to have a new run on... I'm going to have a new Romance run starting on Wednesday. And it's going to be scrambled map, and I already know who I'm going to use. I'm going to try to put a video out Tuesday because there's a couple of officers that I had created a long time ago that I just never used. So I'm going to have a couple of free officers. So I'm going to try to put out a video Tuesday talking about the free officer creator and like some of the features that you have that just don't exist in this game. Because I know a lot of people haven't watched my old romance stuff or just don't play romance. So, but there's a couple of things that romance has going for it that Nobunaga Ambition just doesn't do. I feel like it's a design decision. You know, they just want to keep their identities kind of separate, so. But romance has a lot of interesting things with their trait system that I really like. And their tactics. Like, they added in the expansion, they added a DLC where you could create your own tactics from scratch in Romance 14, which I really fucking like. So I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to do a video Tuesday. It's not going to be very long, but I'm just going to talk about some of the officers that I'm going to drop in the game. And I mean in the game, they're not going to be used by my force. I'm going to use exactly one officer that I created because I think it fits the theme of the force I'm going to use. But everyone else is, the other 2 or 3 are just going to be on the map. Alright. So if we want to get somewhere, we have to pick somebody who's got more than one castle. Or is not as bad as that clan was. That clan was, well, they had bad RNG. Bad RNG. Suzuki with 5 people. Shingen's next to Yoshikiyo. Will Yoshikiyo's torment ever end? He's still seeing red. Wow, the true Uesugi. Jigoku belongs to the true Uesugi. So you have to look longer. If this was a... If I had a little bit more experience in the game, I feel like I'd be able to look at a glance and immediately something would jump out to me, but it doesn't jump out to me as fast. Wow, look at that. They gave the Ouchi all of Shikoku. I see a force like this, and I immediately look and see, okay, who can I play as to fight against this force? You know what I mean? Like, you see a setup like this, it's so ridiculous. It's like, okay, how do I fight? Who can I choose to fight something like this? That's crazy. They have the whole island. And the Anto are stuck in the middle. Asakura. Look at the Asakura. The Asakura have a castle all the way down here. What is this? This is crazy. Takekage's got one lone castle all the way down here. Oh. I'm locking. I gotta go back. I gotta hit the back key so I can look at the map. Here we go. This is 1543 map. I wonder if we should do 15 what is it? 1553? Nobunaga is not Nobunaga is here, the Conquering Owari map, so there's more officers on the map. We might have to do that. This map might be too empty. Yeah, it might be too empty. Let me go back. Alright, let's scramble it one more time. We want to have plenty of officers, not just the main forces. Because if it's just the main forces that have all the officers, you know what I mean, then you can tell how it's going to develop. The Anto are in the same spot. That's kind of cool. The Nanbu are down here. What about the Nanbu? Never used the Nanbu. They could be cool. They're not next to anybody, though. There's no big threats here. The Saito, I guess. There's nobody on this side of the map. Holy shit. Look at Kanto. It's completely empty. No Takeda, no Uesugi. I mean, there is nobody large in Eastern Japan at all. Can I zoom out again? Yeah, I can. Oh, but I can't. That's too much. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Just keep it like this. There's no big forces in Eastern Japan. The Imago are the biggest force. The Imago, the Nobu, and the Saito. But there's no Takeda, there's no Uesugi, there's no Hojo. They're all on the western end. Takeda and Kyushu with the Shimazu. Wow, this is going to be crazy. So if the Takeda beat the Shimazu, whoever wins here is just going to be a superpower. Whoever wins between these two. The Miyoshi and the Imagawa are crammed against each other. So playing in the east is a lot safer. Is 1,000 times safer. You can pretty much do what you want in the east. Playing in the west is the hard mode here. All the big forces are west. She plays the Asakura. Oh my god, look at the Asakura. They're next to the Otomo, the Miyoshi, the Takeda. It's not a one castle start, so we can make some moves, you know what I mean? The Ashikaga are right next to us. We could take out the Ashikaga. Should we protect the Shogun in Shikoku? That's what the Asakura do. It's like the Ashikaga, the Shogun's here with two of their loyalists, because the Otomo, Soren is a big follower of the, you know, of the old ways, the old system, and of course Yoshikage backs the Shogun directly. So we have old loyalists right here in Shikoku Island. Oh, and Kagetora, of course. I don't know. I think Asakura looks really good. If we want to go hard mode, Asakura looks really good. Date, we could go Date. Alright, here's the three. We're looking at Nanbu, Harumasa Nanbu, Eastern Japan. Not a lot of competition. We haven't used them. I've never used them. Or we could go Date, right in the center, next to the Hojo. Or we can go hard mode, Asakura. What do you guys think? Asakura hard mode. That's definitely the hardest one. Haramoon is kind of medium. He's definitely medium. Or we can go Nanbu, Eastern Japan. Bunch of little forces in Eastern Japan. So I feel like you could play anybody here, because they're all pretty small. They're all over here just chilling. So this would be easy. I've never used the Asakura either, but I know they're pretty bad. I like the idea of the Asakura just backing up the Shogun, just protecting the Shogun against the inevitable. You got massive Takeda, massive Miyoshi, / Imagawa. If we beat the Miyoshi down, all we're doing is enabling the Imagawa to take him out. So the problem will just get worse. Same thing against the Takeda. If we have any success against Shingen, it's just going to allow the Shimazu to grow. This feels like a truly doomed A doomed situation. Look at the... Holy fuck. Look at the Automo, bro. The Automo are from the end of Owari all the way over to Shikoku. I like how they scramble the map in this. It's really bizarre how they do it. This is a really strange border. Oh, what's up, Marius Date? You think the Hojo's gonna destroy the Automo? No, the Automo are pretty. The Automo are pretty good, right? Don't they have Dosetsu? Do they have Oh, they don't have Joon yet, right? It's just Dosetsu. Oh, he hasn't changed. They haven't entered the priesthood yet. I mean, they haven't converted yet. So they're using their old name still. The Automo are probably the strongest power. Yeah, they're gonna swallow up the capital. So if we play as the Date, we'll be fighting for our lives against the Automo. I mean, the Automo, the Hojo. Oh. I wish you could save. You should be able to save these maps. I would just hit the save button, and so I could come back to it later, and just keep playing it with different forces because I can only pick one. All right, let's see who the Date have. I haven't played the Date in this game either. We haven't used Date. Okay. Date are pretty good. I don't think the Asakura have an A-tier officer like you're saying, Strikey. They're pretty terrible. Oh wait, no. They might have, yeah, Sodake's still alive. He's still kicking, as his trait says. But only for 3 more years, I think. I think he passes away pretty quickly. If we play as the Asakura, we'll have to make an alliance with Miyoshi. Because I'd rather fight Shingen. Date or Asakura. Date or Asakura. Nanbu look fun, but everybody's pretty small over there. I should be able to just push my way through everybody. The Date, I think, will have a hard time. Because I'll fight the Hojo, but I'll also try to expand everywhere else. And the Asakura will just be struggling the whole time. No landmarks? What about no landmarks over here? Yoshikage Asakura. I know if Seraphil was in the chat, he'd tell me to go Asakura because that's his favorite. This is one of his favorite clans. Clever Diplomat increases attack of requested reinforcements. So if we ask for help, our help will be stronger. I don't remember what Way of the Asakura does, but I know that it's absolute trash. That I know. That I know for sure. This guy has Invincible. What's that do? Increases attack when an allied unit commences retreat during battle. So you send a tribe unit in to get destroyed on purpose, and that increases his attack. So you lose to win. That's fucking cool. Asakura Retainer. During the Battle of Anagawa, he continued to fight the enemy while the other troops began to flee. His son was killed during the battle. That's horrible. I can't imagine that kind of... it's crazy how strong people were. Yeah, we might do Asakura, guys. I'm leaning towards Asakura. I've never used them. This is a really tough situation. We can fight Shingen for an hour, 2 hours. You know what I mean? Just struggle. Ally with the Miyoshi. The Miyoshi are going to be fighting the Imagawa. We're surrounded by big powers. Kenshin is to the right. Soren's right here. Miyoshi are holding back the Imagawa. And Shingen's right across the strait from us. He's right across the lake. We can wave. We can wave at Shingen. We can see him from there. So we're completely surrounded by big powers. And the Emperor, the Shogun's right next to us. We can protect the Shogun. Just like the Asakura do. With his one castle. Protect His Majesty. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Diplomacy still turned off? Alright. Locking it in. At least if it's a disaster, I'll at least get to fight this time. I don't mind the disaster, but can I at least fight some battles? You know? Yeah, Strikey, just send them in. Let them. I mean, if I'm understanding that trait correctly, that's where my mind goes to. Okay, let me use tribe units and just get them wiped out on purpose, so this guy can turn on his invincible trait. That's kind of cool. This game has a lot of cool traits, but they don't duplicate for some reason. Like, they only use one trait once, and I don't know why they do that. A trait like that, like, you should use it for a couple of officers so you see it. Alright, now we've never played Asakura. Why don't we have lords appointed? Is that standard? Alright, so we have Shingen. Shingen's going to be public enemy number 1. We have the Emperor. The Shogun to the south. Protect His Majesty. Let's make sure we have goodwill. Oh, thank God the Miyoshi like us. I thought the Miyoshi did not like us. I was going to say... Now I'm losing steam. The Takeda like us. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I just don't see a world where I make an alliance with Shingen. I just don't see it. I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think it through, but I'm like, no, I make an alliance with the Miyoshi. That sounds good. You know what I mean? It's like, I will back the underdog. I'll always back the underdog, but I'm not interested in backing S tier. Oh, so we already have officers. Oh, I didn't scramble the map. Okay, well, hopefully it's not as dead as the other map. I didn't scramble the officers, I mean. Why can't he have a castle? That's weird. His rank's not high enough to be a castle lord? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, Sotaki. Sotaki. I think that's how you say it. Okay, so this is a bad castle. We're going to make an alliance with Miyoshi. So I want Sotaki over here. 4,000 soldiers, 3,000, and 1,300. This is a terrible castle, so we're going to pull him over here. That's easy. Boom. Excellent officer, excellent castle, plenty of soldiers. Okay, who else is good in this force? I think that's it, actually. Reputation? Do we have loyalty problems in this force? Is that a thing? I mean, Yoshikage did get killed by one of his retainers when they lost to the Oda. And the rest of them did abandon him. This is the guy. Don't really like this guy for that reason. We're gonna have to give him the castle. He has Confuse. He has Confuse abuse. We can't pull our punches if we're gonna survive. Utmost devotion or immovable. Increases defense. Alright, we'll do immovable. Okay, so we're gonna focus on these 3 castles. I don't really give a shit about this one. I'll probably just give it to the Miyoshi to help them fight the Imagawa, actually. And then I'll focus my attention on Shingen. Alright, so Goodwill, Shogun. Of course, we have to support his Majesty. And then Miyoshi, the underdog in this situation. Miyoshi's very liable to just get carved up between the Imagawa and the Takeda. There's a really good chance he's just going to get ripped to pieces between those 2 forces. Can we give him this castle already? Probably, right? Yeah, we can give him this castle. Alright, so let's do that. You've been expecting me. What? What's that supposed to mean? I should have bought a treasure. Damn. I forgot to buy a treasure. I could have hit 200. Oh well. Alright. Truce for 6 months. That'll give us time to get the alliance done. I doubt the Shogun's gonna attack us, but I don't think I have to worry about him. We've got 25,000. Let's get system reform too so I can get my policies unlocked. I gotta get my board set up. Let's get a training grounds built. And what else should we do here? Do we have any people open? Got 3 guys sitting around. Alright. Okay. Okay, so alliance with Miyoshi, alliance with the Shogun. We're gonna try to fight Shingen, but we could end up fighting. Kenshin could destroy us. Soren could attack us. It's not set in stone, I guess. The plan's not set in stone. Gotta see how it goes. Okay. Now with that, I can get my consoles spots, right? Oh, we need level 2. Alright. I gotta pull you. We need to get these system reform. If you have a big, not a big clan, but if you can afford to get your system reform off the ground and you have the treasury, always do that so you can get your console spots, because you want to unlock these spots down here. This is where you get to implement your own personal touch to your force, you know what I mean? That's where you get to customize it, is in the console board. So you want to get that unlocked as soon as you can. as many spots as possible. And speaking of that, there's no way we can ever have a vassal, is there? Unless we head down here. Okay, let's see. If we were to beat Shingen and then try for a vassal. Trade tenant. Okay, that's really good. Bulwark Razor, that. Eh. Bolster troops, maybe that guy. So we should try to push through Shingen so we can get access to these guys and we can get some vassals. Of course, we have to beat Shingen. So, easier said than done. Okay. Is the policy done yet? Oh, hurry up, hurry up. Let's get training grounds over here. Does anybody know when Sodaki passes away? Anybody know off the top of their head? He's 77 right now. So I can't imagine it's going to be very long. Is the policy done or not? Oh my god, it's taking forever. We gotta move quickly because all these forces are gonna be developing faster than us, except for the Miyoshi. But Kenshin's gonna be going pretty fast, and Shingen's gonna be going really fast. Oh, I didn't see your, yeah, Majestic, that's funny that you, said that in the chat. I didn't see that, but that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I gifted it to the Miyoshi. It helped both of us, honestly. It got the negotiations going, just like you said, and it also gives them 2 extra castles. I mean, maybe it'll help them in the war against the Yoshimoto. We actually need the Miyoshi to survive, which is kind of cool. We need him to stay in this fight for a very long time. Oh my god, Takeda bullshit, bro. I hate it. We have some ooh, we have 3 tribes. We have the pirates. We have the pirate tribes. Where's the rebellions again? Where are they? Right here. I don't remember this tribe being available in my Soren run. They must be... Oh, I definitely don't remember this guy. There's 5 officers here. Now, Seraphil told me that a lot of these tribes are forces that are actually on the map in Sphere. So when you see a tribe that's got like a bunch of officers in it, it's usually because they were... And in this game, they're so small that they turned them into a tribe unit. But in older titles, they used to be their own factions. There's 5 officers in this one tribe. Alright, where's the spot? Right here? We're gonna be dealing with Shingen's bullshit for a while. Okay. Back to getting an alliance done with the Shogun. Only +4, that sucks. That is disappointing. You know what? That guy who's building something... Okay, he's got civil construction, never mind. Okay. We will let it go. Let's get our console board set up. So now we have 2 spots open. These first 2 spots are kind of cheap. Kind of cheap. The second spot's 5k. That's why I said you need to have a treasury of like 15k. But it's worth it. If you have 15k get system reform level 2 and get these 3 spots open so you can start customizing your force. Apparently don't do it if you're the Asakura though, because the Asakura don't have anything. They don't have anything available. Yeah, I should have checked first, huh? So Way of the Asakura. This policy is straight trash. Station reduction when employing enemy officers, stage 1 mitigation. So what this means is that whenever you get a new officer in this game, if the officer has a rank of captain, for example, and you recruit them from another force, their rank drops down, usually all the way down to chief. It'll drop down like 2 ranks or 3 ranks, and so you have to regain their honor. You have to accumulate honor again to get their rank back up. So what the Asakura policy does is it reduces that penalty slightly. That's all this does. If you get it all the way up to level 3, it negates it completely. So that's it. That's all this policy does. So I really don't want to make a worst of list for this game, because I don't like making worst of. You know what I mean? But some of these policies are so bad, I feel like I have to draw attention to them so people can avoid them. You know? Because that policy is such trash. It's such a waste of creative space too. That's what kills me about it. It's creative design space that's wasted. You could have used anything else. You could have put anything else there, and that's what you guys went with. You know, it should just nullify. This Laws of Eren should just nullify. Why did Koei gatekeep it all the way to level 3 to nullify it? That's the only way it'd be useful, is if it always nullifies. If it was level 1, nullification, and then level 2 and level 3 you get a bonus, more bonuses, put something else to it, then it would be good. It would be interesting. Then when you think Way of the Asakura, when you say Way of the Asakura, officers are nullified. Your officers have no penalties whenever you get them. Their ranks stay wherever they are. That's cool. As a starting point, that's cool. And then you build on it. But Koei nerfs it into the ground. They nerf the idea where it's like, slight penalty. We don't want to make it too strong, so we're going to over-tune it. It's so bad. All this to say it's so bad. It's frustrating. They have unique policies that are so good in this game, like the Uesugi. Bishop Monsen's Faith is so fucking awesome. It's efficient, it's fun, you know? And then they make stuff like Way of the Asakura. Shouldn't we have an alliance with them? We're at 32. Wow, we still haven't gotten it. Have you guys noticed that nobody's attacked yet? That's not good. Now that the forces aren't next to super small people everywhere, it's like they're not attacking, but that makes me nervous. That makes me think that they're going to attack me. It's giving me paranoia, you know? Nobody's attacking because they're all out to get me. They're all out to get me. No, it's not good, Strikey. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, it applies. When you get it to level 3, it's good. When you can nullify it completely, it's good. If that's what you mean, then yes, the level 3 is good. But to just stop mitigation by 1 rank at level 1 is not good. Because reducing the mitigation is just a win more effect. It's so negligible. It's such a small discount. By the time you can nullify it completely, rank 3, and I say this about all policies in this game, Policies that go up to level 3 but cost 4,000 gold, 5,000 gold, 6,000 gold, those rank 3 policies are almost useless in this game because by the time you can afford them, they become win more effects. They're so strong, they come so late in the game that you're already snowballing. So they don't matter. An effect is only as good as its relevancy when you implement it. If an effect is really good, but it shows up after you have a quarter of the map, it's no longer a good effect. Because you can only use it effectively when you have a quarter of the map, meaning you can already win by other means. You know? Koei should lower the threshold on stuff like that. Like, if you're going to make an effect like that, lower the threshold. Lower how much it costs. That's what I'm saying. Like, lower it. The nullify at level 3, make that like 2,000 gold. Cut it in half. Cut it in half so I can afford it. By the time I can afford it, it doesn't matter. I'm already too strong. What's the point? It's like, oh, if you get Kenshin, he's going to be a senior retainer. It's like, great. I'll put him on the shelf next to Nobunaga, who I also have already. Put him on the shelf next to Katsue, who I already... Like, it doesn't matter. I've already got S-tier officers. Now when I get an S-tier officer, his rank's not going to be reduced? Great. I already have a collection of S-tier officers. What does it matter? You know what I mean? It's too late. You should be able to edit these policies. That's what we need. We need an editor like we got in Romance 14. We need more editing tools. So we can edit these policies. Because I'd bring that gold cost way down. I'd bring it down to 2,000. At least. Alright. We have 2 months left. No, we have 3 months left before the Miyoshi will become allies. So I'm kind of nervous. This is the nervous part. This is the part where the nerves are a little frayed, you know? Because I don't know if the AI is going to attack me. They haven't attacked. They're not fighting Yoshimoto. They're not fighting. Everyone's just sitting here. And you guys, if you saw the first half of the stream, you know that that's not usually the case. So the fact that they're all sitting around makes me think that we're about to get attacked from all directions. That's what I think. I don't even want to deploy from the castle. The Asakura actually have some cool officers, though. I gotta tell, I owe Seraphil an apology because I told them that the Asakura looked boring. And it's just their policy that's really boring. But they actually have some officers. I like that guy with the invincible trigger, and I like Sodaki. So they're not that bad. They have a few people. I like the Daimyo's ability. This guy's ability that when he calls reinforcements, the reinforcements are stronger. That's really cool. How are we doing with the Shogun? Only at 16. Well, at least we don't have to worry about him attacking. I am worried about the Shogun being attacked by the Automo. That might be a problem. If I form an alliance with the Shogun, he might drag me into a war with the Automo. So we might get destroyed. We might get destroyed by fighting everybody, basically. It just might be too many people, and that might kill us. Let's get system reform. Gold bet, yeah, that's fine. We have a treasury, we'll be alright. We're gonna be just fine. Alright, Miyoshi, please don't attack. Don't do it. Yes! Look at that. We officially don't have to worry about the Miyoshi. And we can help them. That's... Whew. I feel like the monkey's off my back now that we have an alliance with somebody. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Strikey. I agree with what you're saying. No, it's just not useful. It's really bad. It's good from a min-max, you're right. And Romance 14, its design philosophy, yeah. From a Romance 14 point of view, that game really demands that you min-max a lot. Because you're playing on Veteran, you're playing on Extreme. And yeah, there's just... Dude, I've talked about this a lot, but yeah, you already know it's a lot of min-maxing if you want to play on high difficulties in Romance 14. Romance 14 just doesn't have a lot of creativity in its the top of its play. You know, just like a lot of competitive games, Romance 14 doesn't have a lot of variety at the top. That's just how it is. So you have to min-max. So looking at it through that lens, if this was in Romance 14, yes, that'd be useful. But in this game, it's very bad. It's really bad. Because this game has a lot of things are viable in this game. So much stuff is viable. Versus Romance 14, like you're saying there in the chat. A lot of stuff is just not viable in Romance 14. So whenever you do get something that's efficient, like this policy would be in that game, yeah, it's gonna seem really good, but you're just looking at it through that lens. That's what it is. In this game, there truly is so many ways to play. Oh, dude. This guy's already sick. I think I'm gonna extend his life. I think we're going to extend Sodaki's life, because I've never used him. And he's my best general. I don't know by how many years, but I'm going to give him some time. We haven't even fought anybody yet. Although we have, I mean, that's intentional. I mean, I have to be careful with who I decide to fight here. You guys will notice nobody's... Look at this map. The Hojo are fighting. I mean, what happened? It was so aggressive. The first Scrambled map that I did at the beginning of the stream, it was so aggressive. And now nobody's fighting. Complete standstill. It's eerie. Another revolt. We're definitely fighting the Takeda, I'll tell you that. One thing that Romance 14 did do, though, is the editing. Like I said, we need editing tools like Romance 14 got, where we can edit the policies, where you can create your own tactics. I mean, there's some stuff in Romance 14 that is really good. It's just, there's a balancing point where you have to play where you can actually use everything more or less equally. Because if you, like I said before, if you play on Veteran or Extreme, like I did for so long, there's only 3 things that you can do, and that's it, you know? It's very, very limited. But there are some really good tools in Romance 14 that you can do. Okay, Shingen's gonna... What's he doing? He's going after the small dude? Of course he is. What can we do about it? Not much. Alright, so we're going to extend Sodaki's lifespan. And we're going to do it randomly. If I can find a die, hold on. I'm gonna look for a 20. I'm gonna roll a d20, and I'm gonna extend his life by that much. Let me just find it. Okay, d20 is potentially too many years for him. I'm going to roll 2d6 instead. I'm going to roll 2d6 and I'm going to add it to his life. Here we go. And I wish I could show you guys the roll, but you'll have to trust me that I'm rolling dice here. Oh my god. Okay, that's not great, but a roll is a roll. This is what I got. Let's see if you guys can see it. 4 years. That's all I got. I got 4 years with him. I said D20 was too much, and we got hardly anything. So I'm going to add 4 years to Soreki's life. Oh my god. Maybe I should have rolled that D20. Alright, what do we change it? Birth to death, lifespan. So we're going to give him 83 years. We get him for 4 more years. We got to make him count. Shingen's going to wipe out the Arima, which really sucks. These are the guys I wanted to vassalize. Maybe we should make an alliance with the Shimazu and have them attack Shingen. Why didn't I think of that sooner? I don't have any money. Okay. Put that on the back burner. We'll come back to it later. Potential alliance with Shimazu. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I didn't want to roll a d20 because I was like, what if I roll 18 and he gets 18 years? You know what I mean? It's going to be 96, 97. Oh, he's going to repress it. Okay. Head back. I'm going to attack Shingen right now, actually. I'm just going to send the tribe unit across. I'm going to try to grab his attention. What? When did this happen? Did he just have these castles? He must have had these castles. He must have had those castles and I just didn't notice. He's already set up to take Kyushu. Alright, let's get our tribes out there. All tribes, report to the Western Front. Okay. We got a diploma. Okay, yep. Let's get the Shogun. We're still working on the Shogun. Hopefully Kenshin goes somewhere else. Okay, it looks like he is. That's good. Kenshin can fight the Hojo. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to send our tribes at him first. I really hate that the fire attack policy is not stronger than it is strikey. Although I will say this, you can increase the fire damage onto high, and it's mid. If you increase the fire attack damage in Romance 14 up to high, and then you max out fire policy, you know what I mean? It's mid. It's still not great, but it's mid. What's up, Toby? I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm trying to, you know, stream a little bit more and upload videos because I'm playing these games anyway, you know what I mean? And so I'm just like, it's hardly any effort to hit the record button and get it out there. So I've been trying to be more mindful of that because you know how sometimes you're playing and you have these crazy situations turn up and it's like, oh fuck, like I wish I could have shared that or something with people so that they could see how ridiculous this was or whatever, you know? So even when I do random stuff like this, I'm like, I need to start recording more or streaming it so people can see it, because there's not enough people streaming this game, man. It's really disappointing. You know, if you haven't played Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, I highly recommend it. Like, it's, in my opinion, this is Koei's best modern strategy game. It's their best modern strategy game by a lot. Like, by a lot. So, and it's crazy that people just don't fucking stream it. Or play it. At least in the West. I mean, I've seen it's pretty big in the East, but over here, man. Yeah, we're not going to make it in time to do anything for the Arima. We can at least take this castle and let Shingen know that it's on officially. That's all I can do. All I can do is rattle my sabers. Oh, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Speaking on that, so that it moves up on the YouTube algorithm, and that way people can catch it when they're scrolling. Because I feel like that's how most people find my channels. They're just randomly scrolling and then they spot it. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure you sub to the channel. We're pretty much covering Awakening right now, and I'm gonna start doing a little bit more Romance 14. So I'm going to do a new run on that. That's going to be a scrambled map start. Just like Hanfu last week. He's still sick. Damn. He's still sick. It's just, if you're next to Shingen, you're dead. You know what I mean? It's just, that's how it's starting to look on these scrambled maps. It's like, if you're next to Shingen, you are done for. That sucks, man. He just took my vassal. That guy was going to be great because of his vassal's ability. His conservator trait would have been really useful for me. I've got to build trading towns even though I don't want to. I feel like I don't have enough space to build what I want right now. Okay, Sodaki is... Okay, let's see. Is there somebody that's better? Not even close. We can get his stats up to the mid-60s. If we don't send him, we can get our stats up to the mid-60s. Alright, so. I'm going to keep him back. just to see if he recovers at some point during the war. And then I can send him later when he's recovered. I need another training grounds also. Did we get system reform? We did? Okay. Where are you guys going? Are you heading my way? What's Shingen's cavalry level? Can't be that good. There's no ranches here. They still have laws of Kai. He's gonna take over Kyushu. He really is. It's like, it's literally up to us to stop him from taking over all of Kyushu. Let's get this guy there because I definitely want to try his ability. Yoshikage's stats are just always going to be terrible, aren't they? There's nothing I can do about it. I remember requesting him to help me so many times in this game, and he is just... Best thing about him is he has Perturb. It's great. I mean, that's great, but that's it. Alright, we have no food after that. I'm going to have to buy some. That's fine. I mean, it's not, but what are we going to do? Okay. So the reason I want to get this guy to the battlefield is because he has this unique trait, Invincible. His attack increases when allied units commence retreating. So the idea is we're going to let our tribe units get wiped out. We're going to let them lead the charge. And then when they get wiped out, it should trigger his Invincible. Which is, fun. It's a fun trait. Okay, Uesugi aren't attacking me. That's good. Oh, no, bro. Not again. Not us. Please, not us. I couldn't even see the regions. The map didn't really highlight. I don't know if it highlighted for you guys. I couldn't see anything. Just blockade. Blockade for now. Alright. First battle. 6 against 3. Is this everybody? This is everybody, okay. I don't like my odds. I don't like my odds just because it's Takeda. Kind of nervous. Shingen is Shingen's force is just crazy. Yeah, Marius, that's what I was saying. They don't have a lot of ranches. There's only 2 ranches, I think, in all of Kyushu. There might be one in the south where the Shimazu are. But I think outside of that, there's only 2 that the Ryozoji have access to, because pretty sure that's it. I should know since I did the video on them, right? But I don't have that excellent memory retention, but I'm pretty sure it's only 2 in Kyushu. So his cavalry's getting by basically on Equestrian and his Laws of Kai, which Laws of Kai is still going to buff it. And he has enough castles to afford to get it up to level 2, I'm pretty sure. So that's my guess. So I'm going to say Shingen's cavalry's around level 5 or level 6. Let's see, this guy's at 4. And this guy's at 7. Fuck. Nobuharu. Where's the tribe unit? There it is. Okay, so we're going to send the tribe unit first so that they get routed immediately. And when they get routed, it should increase Naotaka's attack because of his invincible trait. So he gets enraged because units are retreating, which is kind of cool. It is cool, actually. More traits like that. That's what I want to see in this game. More traits like that. In all Koei games. That's what I want to see. Fun traits like that that are just weird. They have interesting trigger conditions and they're actually useful when they trigger. So, what's the best way to use this tribe? Ideally, it would be to have them charge, get wiped out by the charge. Like, use them as a meat shield against Nobuharu's unit, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get them all the way up there. So I think this is the best route for them. Maybe catch this guy's hit. Nobutomo's charge. We have nobody with Confuse. No Confuse abuse. That's another tribe unit. We have a lot of speedy. Holy shit. Alright, let's flip-flop these guys. This looks good. What's the Discord? Shit, I think the Discord is just called Nobunaga's Ambition Discord. I'm not too sure, Toby. Like, I'm in it, but I don't know the name of it. Or is anybody in here from the Discord? Just post it. Okay, let's advance. Okay. Where's that tribe unit? Okay, 259. Is this a tribe unit? It is. So this is going to turn into a can we stop Shingen from swallowing Kyushu Island up. That's what this is. That's what this is going to turn into today. All right, tribe. You know what to do. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Oh, over here, tribe, over here. Protect me. They're gonna eat that charge. Oh, it's only 100. Alright, great job. That should trigger. Right? I didn't get a trigger. Don't tell me it doesn't count. Don't tell me it doesn't count tribe units. It doesn't count tribe units. Maybe they have to be destroyed. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe they have to be destroyed. No. So the invincible trigger only works if your units, not counting tribesmen, are routed. So that's lame. That just takes it down. Loses value in my eyes, big time. Alright, we have to threaten the camp. We can't let Nobuharu's insane cavalry participate in this battle. That's what I'm talking about with Koei. They come up with really interesting things. When they do come up with really interesting things, they overtune it to where it loses its creativity. It loses its space that it can be utilized in. Which, I hate when they do that, man. They come up with something really cool, but then they put so much red tape, bro. They put so much red tape. It's like, it could have been great, but now it's mid instead. Why? Why do you take options away from your players? It's a single player game, for God's sakes. We're not competing against anybody. Single player sandbox. Let me do what I want in my sandbox. You know what I mean? Open up the umbrella a little bit. Open it up. It would have been so cool to have Naotaka running around the map just throwing tribesmen. Throwing tribesmen units as meat shields, and then when they get destroyed, just getting pissed off, and his attack power is just climbing and climbing and climbing. Like a Katsue snowball. A Katsue snowball, but from your own troops dying, from tribesmen dying. Alright. We can still use it, I just have to send out a guy that has like 400 soldiers. Basically, you have to send one unit out that has like 400 soldiers or something from a single, what's it called, village space that just has a little bit of troops. Send that one guy out and then have him be wiped out on purpose. But, again, not as fun because your guy can get killed. You could lose a retainer that way. And so losing a retainer just to get 15 attack power, the same attack power that you get from First Blood from engaging, now it's not looking so good anymore. Now I'd rather have First Blood. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like they put so much red tape it becomes mid when it could have been great. Right. Nice. Alright, we still have to beat the boss. We're not out of this yet. Yeah, I don't see the YouTube either. I don't see the YouTube. I don't see the link either, Marius. Yeah, but exactly like you said, Marius, you have to send a unit that has 200. But at that point, it loses its value because, like I said, you have to risk your unit now. You're risking your own personal retainer being killed all the time just to get 15 attack power. Alright. Pirates. Is he really gonna cross? Where's he going? Don't tell me he's going after our daimyo. Oh, I think we're about to get charged. Yoshikage is about to be in big trouble. Yep, there he goes. Alright, at least we can cut him off. Best I can do is cut him off. Level 7 cavalry, we're about to get decimated. Unless I can escape. Unless I can give him the slip right here. Send this tribe unit in. Oh, thank God. Whew. Tribe meat shield saves the day. That could have been us. That could have been us. Alright, let's get this guy. Yeah, I should work with tribes. That's another... It could have given tribes utility, you know? One more utility use for them. Alright. Switch it up. I'm waiting for Perturb to get charged up. Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. He's already tired out. He's still not running. There he goes. I don't know if we can beat Shingen, you know? I'm thinking about it. Don't really like my chances. Alright, first battle. First battle against Shingen. The victory belongs to the Asakura of all people. Alright, you can go back to storming. Is Sodaki better yet? No. Okay. I think that disaster roughed up our spots here, our course. I can't see. Get that bubble out of the way. Ooh, okay. Trading town. Let's get another one. Income's really low. Like, really low right now. Treasury's pretty much gone. Alright, let's get these guys. Let's get the pirates. Let's get those pirates back home. And let's switch to blockade. Oh, you're gonna deploy? You guys think you can win this fight, huh? Cavalry level 4. Cavalry level 6. They might actually win this fight. Let me check the landmarks while I'm here. Yeah, 2 ranches up here. 1 up... Oh, there's more ranches than I thought. There's 3 in the south. We can't let Shingen get down here. Ranch City down there. He's already got access to 2. Shimazu need to fight already. They need to join the war effort. They're just sitting around. Alright, let's fight this guy. I don't know if we can beat him, honestly. He's got confused. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough because the cavalry charge could destroy our units. But we haven't used the invincible guy at all. His unit is fresh. So that might make up the difference, right? Oh, he's only got 600. Oh, because of the storm. Right. So this is our best unit. What's his loyalty? He's an Asakura. Loyalty should be high then. Alright. Let's just fight it out. Okay. Level 6 cavalry. So... yeah, we'll have to put the pirates in the front. They're gonna have to take that hit. We might not win this battle, man. They're pretty good. They're pretty good and we're pretty bad. They're gonna go for that first? Okay. I'm gonna try to avoid him so that my Perturb can charge up to nerf his stamina. So he's gonna go at our camp. He should go at our camp. So I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna charge up my Perturb. Oh, he's got confused, bro. Fuck. I think I can capture this. I should have enough time to capture that and then come back. He does 10 damage. Are you kidding me? 800 soldiers? Alright, come back. Come on back, sir. Yeah, he's gonna confuse me. Which means Yoshikage might run. Probably he's gonna run. He might not trigger his Perturb. I hope he does. Alright, cool. Back off. Come on. Oh my god, finally. We still have to beat Yushitaka. Yushitaka's got concerted attack. We might have to sacrifice our daimyo. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice our daimyo. Oh shit! It might be worth it to get the invincible trigger, huh? Or we can let Kagetaka take the hit. We probably gotta let Kagetaka take the hit, honestly. Alright, here we go. Gonna draw him in. Okay. Move in. Reduce his stamina. Okay. And then we'll just dogpile him with everybody. Okay, switch it up. Switch it up. Get our daimyo out of there. Man, that was close. That was close. Jeez. Blockading. Alright, we're going to take the castle. We're not going to hold the castle, but we're going to take the castle. Just let her go. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we'll get working right on that. We'll get right on that. Our prestige is 420. 420. Oh, we could vassalize. We could probably abuse the vassal system right now and vassalize everybody in southern Kyushu. But there's no good vassal targets. Actually, these guys are the best ones. We can get bolster troops. But we'd have to vassal the Kiso and the Ki and then get finally down to the Mitsuki. I'm not going to do it because it's just we're really just exploiting the system, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just beat them. Let me check goodwill. 44? 44, okay. We need the Miyoshi to help us. Let's see. If you were to attack the Takeda, not a whole heck of a lot. But then Yoshimoto would probably destroy the Miyoshi. Wow, look at Yoshimoto's domain. From right on the Echizen border all the way down to Chigoku. He's wrapped around like a snake around the shores. Yeah, I don't think we're going to call the Miyoshi just yet. They might get destroyed. Probably will get destroyed. More accurate. Right, let's get back to base. Can we give this castle away? Can we give it to this clan? I wish I could give the castle to the Shimazu, you know? I would give it to them. Or the Shogun. I'm going to give it to the Kiso clan because it might prevent them from attacking. Let me just see. I want to see. Here you go. Alright, it's your problem now. Oh, they're mobilizing to defend it. Yep, they're mobilizing to defend it. Oh, dude, come on. Shingen's not even adjacent to me anymore. He's still deploying. His bullshit. Alright. I know you're sickly, but I need you to put down these rebellions, please. Whoops, the Shimazu are moving down there now. Whoops, I think I screwed up. If the Shimazu take this spot, then we're cut off from southern Kyushu. We can't fight through the Takeda and the Shimazu, one after the other like that, so... Damn. Thank you. Let's keep it going. We got 2 labor. Okay, trading towns galore. Okay. Not worth it. Okay. Yep, Shingen's gonna retake the castle. I think all I've done is destroy this clan. I accidentally destroyed them. Accidentally. Shimazu got another castle. I guess that's good. Still don't have an alliance with the Shogun. Still waiting on an alliance. We need to use the Shogun, you know what I mean? We have the military paragon. And then this guy's ability, Yoshikage's ability, Clever Diplomat, increases attack of requested reinforcements. That's pretty fucking cool. So if we call him in, we call the Shogun in to help us, he'll get a buff. We're gonna need him to help us too. It's gonna take everybody to beat Shingen, honestly. That's what it's starting to look like. So now you know, if you do scrambled map and you're next to the Takeda, that's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be fighting Takeda. Excavate onsen. I don't have the money for it. I'm gonna save the cash. How are they in Kyushu, Toby? Because they because of the scrambled map. Oh, we got an alliance with the Emperor, with the Shogun. Yeah, people are upset. People are always upset. Come on. Yeah, they had these back islands. They've already encircled the Shimazu. So if we don't stop Shingen, like if we don't attack Shingen, then Shingen's just going to get the whole island. You know, that's just the way it's going to shake out. So I guess that's what we're going to do. That's why I'm forming an alliance with the Shogun. We got an alliance with the Miyoshi. We're going to have everybody attack at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody's going to invade. And we'll see if it matters. We'll see if it makes a difference, bro. 2 months with the Miyoshi. Yeah, we can renegotiate anyway. The Azai are eliminated. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? Rumor. No, that's all right. We're good. Look at that. He's just taking every single clan out one by one. Every clan's falling to Shingen over here. We need to get 40 points to request help from the Shogun. Maybe the two of us, we can actually take some castles from him. I don't know. We're gonna see. Yeah, we'll do that. Automo haven't done anything. Wow, look at the Mori. Is anybody winning in Eastern Japan? The Saito clan, that's about it. I think Dosen's AI is set to A. That's probably why. We can get a ranch. It's not going to matter too much, though. No. Alright, let's get a trading town. Another trading town. The necessary evil that is building trading towns. Okay. What are we at with the Shogun? 24 trust, 24 and 24. We got 2 more months to go before we can call. We can call everybody in to help us. Maybe I should get this ranch built. I don't know. We need 2,000 gold. Is Sodaki just never going to recover from his illness? Is this like a bug? Because so I changed his life. We extended his life, but he's never recovered. So he might just be bugged at this point, where he's just going to remain ill for the extra 4 years. He's still better than most of our guys, though. Oh my god. Never going to stop. Shingen's never going to stop. One there. And one here. He's already attacking. You know what's weird is that, I don't know if it's intentional, it might be intentional, but the AI hits me with a revolt, and then they march. Keeps happening. I'll get hit with a revolt, and then he'll march and go take something. Okay. Which kind of locks me up, because then I can't do anything. Oh, he's going for the Shimazu. We're going to have to call the Miyoshi into this war. Oh, they're not ready yet. Shit. Shimazu are going to get destroyed. Alright. Cannot provide reinforcements. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is he allied? No. Cannot provide reinforcements. Alright, whatever. It's just me and the Shogun. Clever diplomat. Lord Yoshifuji will certainly be reassured. Who wouldn't want to be with an ally like me? Okay. Okay. Who wouldn't want an ally like the Asakura? He thinks very highly of himself, I'll say that. Alright, we have the sword of the Shogun. Everybody's ready. Tribes are ready. Okay, let's go see if we can make a dent. I really want to deploy from here, but I don't dare. Because if Kenshin attacks us, it's basically game over. If we have to go to war with the Uesugi, we'd be done for. Alright, let the tribesmen lead the way. Oh, you know what? I need to change. I have to switch out. We need somebody to... Somebody's got to take over repressing this for us, because we have to be up there so we can participate in the battle. Otherwise, we can't use his abilities. Oh, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. Back to base. Back to base. Let's get Sodaki out here. Oh no, we're not taking that route. Why would we go that way? Let's go right here. Okay. Alright, Shingen. Absolutely destroying the Shimazu. I feel like we're too late. Why can't the Miyoshi attack, man? I don't understand that. Let's buy some supplies. Oh man, I can't really get that many. Alright, I gotta wait till the month rolls over. Can we fight from here? We can. Okay, let's do that. 27,000. We've got a pretty good force. We have the numbers at least. I mean, maybe we're not good, but we have the numbers. Okay, that's a tribe unit. The only unit really is Yukitaka. So let's let our tribesmen fight. Tribesmen first. I thought his attack is buffed. Or is it my attack? Reinforcement unit attack plus 10. Increases the attack of requested reinforcements. So the Shogun's attack is it already accounted for then? 99 attack. Okay, it must be, I guess. So Yoshikage kind of wants to lead a coalition. If there was a coalition function in this game, he'd be the guy to lead it, basically. Because he would buff all the allies in the coalition. Everybody would get a global buff. Alright, let's draw Yoshitaka. Let's draw Yoshitaka out. That's the guy I want to fight. The tribe unit doesn't really matter. But we could potentially capture or kill Yoshitaka. That would be a hit for Shingen. Okay, yes, I see that. I see them. I want to use the tribe unit first. And try to preserve my forces if I can. Also, tomorrow we're going to have the Automo collab video. That'll be out tomorrow. And like I said, Wednesday I'm going to have the Romance 14. We're going to be kicking off a new run. That's going to be Wednesday. And I think Tuesday I'm going to do a video talking about some of the officers I'm going to use and stuff for Romance 14. And then Friday we're going to do Sanada Sekigahara. Alright, he's done. Well, thanks for coming out. Didn't do much damage to him either. Perturb's still not ready. Can you go this way? Okay. I'm gonna give Yoshikage time to charge up his Perturb and get the tribe in position to switch out with him. That'll lower his stamina at least. Alright, here he comes. Get the tribe in front. Where's he going? Alright, let's go zap his stamina. There's the stamina. Now we'll switch out. Preserve our daimyo. Let our tribesmen fight for us. That should be it for Yoshitaka's unit. Nice. Very nice. The Shogun. We have the Shogun in our back pocket, bro. Pretty much, the Shogun that pretty much works for us right now. It's pretty nice. Nobutsuna Sanada has been slain. Alright, this battle's over already. Do we work for the Shogun, or does the Shogun work for us? The gold-plated ability, teleportation, yeah. No, I was thinking of doing Hanfu's Revenge, but no, I'm just gonna change it up. I'll come back to Hanfu eventually. Oh, you're doing a Lubu playthrough, Strikey? Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Strikey is doing Romance 14 coverage. He's doing a Lubu playthrough, so if you guys want to see Romance 14, and if you're not familiar with the game especially, I'd go check out his channel. He's doing, I know you've done, did you do Sima Yi as well? I think he did Sima Yi. I know you've done Cao Cao, but he's got a bunch of runs on his channel, so definitely go check it out. Especially if you're unfamiliar with Romance 14, so you can see the mechanics in the game. We're out of food, right? Do I have enough food to keep marching, or do I have to head back? 65 days? 65 days. They don't really need me in the field. There's only one unit. This is actually a really good spot, because I can just garrison back in the castle and save my food and only come out when I'm going to fight. At least until I take this castle. After that, we'll have to see how it goes. I hate that I keep getting hit with these revolts, though, because he just keeps breaking my stuff. It's why I'm not building any buildings. I'm just occupying the settlements, like the ranches and the markets. I mean, the farms and the markets. Labor? Yep. Maybe I should excavate that onsen, since this castle's pretty important. Goodwill, goodwill, and territorial problem. Great. Alright. He's got to clear the farmland first. No, don't storm. Stop. Your Majesty, wait. Stay your hand, please. We need your soldiers. You're the only reason we can fight right now. Do not throw away your soldiers so recklessly. We have blockade, sir. There we go. We need to draw out Shingen's forces to battle. Well, what forces are not destroying the Shimazu? It looks like it's just one unit, but... Alright, we're gonna fight this guy on the map. As annoying as it is, we have to. Is anyone else coming, actually? That guy's on the way. Okay, so what I can do is turn around. I can turn around for a bit, see if those guys can get to the fight or not. They can get close enough. Do I dare build anything? Guess no, not really. Shingen is just going to keep triggering revolts. Excavate onsen. Let's do it. I thought he was free. Oh, clear farmland. Right. All right. All right. Turn around. We might get some more units. Okay, cool. Let's get that sweet, sweet onsen. Are you guys fighting? Because it doesn't look like you are. Okay. Alright, just making sure. Alright, what do we got here? Exactly one more unit. Well, that's still better than one. Okay. Yeah, Sima Yi. Yeah, I thought I had seen you play as Sima Yi. I wanted to do not Sima Yi in that scenario, but I can't think of his name. The other guy, the guy who's terrible, who's next to Sima Yi. The Sao guy who messes with Sima Yi. Who Sima Yi destroys his whole... He pretty much destroys his whole family because of that. I wanted to play as that force. Yoshi... Does he have level 4 cavalry still? Okay. Shogun in the front? I guess that works. We have 2 more units on the way. You know what? I'm not going to risk the Shogun. Let's just put somebody else up there. The Shogun's our best unit. Like, we're literally... We're in this run right now because of him. He's able to single-handedly, like, nuke whole units. If you guys didn't see my Shogun playthrough, it's my very first playthrough for this game on the channel. Definitely go check it out. There's a thing about the playing as the Ashikaga is that they play by totally different rules than any other clan. Playing as the Shogunate in this game, you're almost playing a different game than everyone else is. And in my Shogun playthrough, I show exactly why that is. But just know that if you haven't played as the Ashikaga clan, you can play a totally different game than everyone else is in this game. They almost have their own rules. It's that different. And it's always been like that in every Nobunaga's ambition, but in this one especially, in Awakening especially, you can feel it. You can feel how you just have all this privilege. You know what I mean? It's awesome. Great. And it's any Ashikaga clan. It doesn't matter what time period, but if you want to feel them at maximum power, play with Yoshi Fuji in charge. Is this really speed 3? Feels really slow. Okay. Again, I don't really want to use the Shogun. Yeah, it says speed 3. We're just moving very slowly for some reason. Maybe because the map was zoomed out. I wonder if that had something to do with it. Alright. This is the prize, Nobutomo, if we can get him. Actually, I'm going to step back. I'm going to try to draw him towards me here, because he can actually shoot down. Let's see. Yep, there you go. Here he comes. So he'll move in. He'll be shooting down on him, and then we'll cut him off. Perfect. We need this perturb to go off to cripple him. Perfect spot. The only thing that could be better is if we were switched. You know, if Yoshikage wasn't being, it wasn't down here tanking. Sodaki would be a lot better, but outside of that, this is perfect setup right here. Our stamina's high, they're being fired down on, they're cut off in a pincer. Have no mercy, wow. We're putting on a show because the Shogun is watching right now. He's observing. Yoshikage is trying to show off a little bit. Alright, that's it. You didn't catch him, really? Alright. Sao Shuang, yes, that's his name, Sao Shuang. Yeah, John, I really do wish you could share. I really do wish you could share files. I would personally love if people could just send me their files. Oh, you know what I mean? Can you imagine if somebody could send you their files like, oh, this is a totally fucked up, this file is gone, it's beyond redemption, and then I could try to save them? That would be, I would love to do that. I would do that all day. I'd probably drop all my other videos and just do that. People just send me their most messed up starts or files, and then I would just try to make a comeback from them, you know? That'd be awesome if you could share them. That'd be the #1 thing I'd do. I wouldn't do anything else. I'd just be taking over and trying to make something happen with files that are dead. Dead runs, basically. Okay, we're running out of supplies. I guess now we're gonna storm. I guess we're storming. Actually, let's go for both. Let's go for both. And I still don't have the supplies necessary. I think I need to build an irrigation canal here. Another one. I already have 2. What landmarks do we have anything special? Special settlements here? We have a port. So that'll give us some cash. If we can ever build this damn port, because the revolts keep destroying our settlements, which is why I haven't gotten the port unlocked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to build a 3rd irrigation canal here. Oh, whenever I can. Can the Miyoshi join the war? Yes, okay. You can only send 1 unit, really. You're fighting Yoshimoto, okay. Alright, well. Yeah, this is what I thought. So the Miyoshi are probably going to get destroyed by the Imagawa. Their only hope is that maybe the Imagawa are too spread out. Look at Yoshimoto's domain. It's pretty... That's pretty far. So maybe Nagayoshi can win this battle, this war. I hope so. Anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. We don't have enough supplies, but we can at least deploy myself. We're gonna go for 2 castles. We should get this one pretty easily. Look at the power of the Shogun. One, two. Can we get anybody else? No. Shingen's forces are actually exhausted. So now's the time to take some castles. It's a shame though, because I could use an authority trigger. An authority trigger would help me with the Shimazu right now. Yeah, because they don't like us. What if we give the castle to the Shimazu next? Could try that. This is a real bizarro world situation where you want the Shimazu to take Kyushu. It's really weird to want to help the Shimazu conquer Kyushu instead of the Takeda, just because the Takeda are here, you know what I mean? It's bizarro world. This is a good opportunity to kill some Takeda retainers. Okay. Does this guy have speedy? He does. Okay, I'll leave him out in the front then. Yeah, the revolt is too much. You're right. I mean, you can counter it with what is that called? The Eagle Spies or something like that. I can't think of the name of it. You can counter it to some degree, but yeah, you have to stack it. And if you guys have ever seen, like, if you stack the trait that counters covert, even if you stack it to level 3 or level 4, it only decreases the chances by like 10 or 15%. It's very weak. So, it's not great. Outside of just having an officer that has great intelligence, I mean, you could just... But when you're up against, like, Shingen, you're not stopping that revolt trigger. I'm gonna go up here. If they shoot the gap here, that's fine. I actually want them to overextend. If they overextend, I can trap them. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. Whoa, that was weird. You like this guy? We're gonna turn around and catch him. Okay, he's in a pincer. He's gonna make it across. I guess I'll have to chase him down. We're getting kills, but we're not killing any of the main commanders. I really wish there was a battle depth setting that was like very high, you know? Like in Total War, in the Total War series, you could set it to like realistic, which was really cool because your commanders would just die left and right in that, you know? You could send your commander in on a charge in Total War, and he could just die right on impact. There's the nuke. And it's defensive debuff, man. Alright, he's charging in. This is our chance to cut him off. Okay. Alright, he's the last guy, so... maybe we'll get this guy. Oh, he's not going to join us though, is he? He's probably a Takeda loyalist. Bring forth the prisoner. Toratane Hara, 88 Valor. Minno's Night Demon. Nullifies damage from cavalry and musket attacks. That's crazy. And he has Death or Glory. But he's not going to join us. This guy will. The Saigo guy? Yeah, I guess we'll take him. Colony with a large... we don't have those. Best I can do. And yeah, we're gonna have to execute this guy. This guy's awesome, but he's not gonna join us. Okay. What? You have a loyalty of 5. Are you serious? What's your problem? Loyalty of 5 does not want to join. Oh yeah, you can go back. Okay, let's give this castle to the Shimazu. I would like you, Takahisa, to block Shingen from causing all those damn revolts. Can you do that for me, sir? I have nothing else to offer. There you go. Now hopefully, now I can build my port in peace. Meanwhile, we're gonna go take this spot. We're not done just yet. Funai Palace. This castle by itself can fund like your whole little kingdom. Your whole empire run can get funded on Funai Palace. It's incredible how massive it is with space, with everything. I mean, it has, I think it has 2 onsens, 2 churches, 1 settlement. Look at all these buildings. A port, a farmland, a church, a temple, and an onsen. This could be our headquarters, honestly. We could just move in there. Alright. Let's move into Funai. You can go back. You may return. If you'll make it, you're not gonna make it. Come on, come on. Running low on supplies here. It's just you and me, Sodaki. We don't have time for that. No time. Oh man, not good. Do we fall back? We're not taking this palace. We're not taking the palace. There's no way. All I can do is batter. Batter against the walls. Nobuharu's holding it. Alright. Sound the retreat. We'll need His Majesty's help to take it. Ah, that sucks. Can we ask him for help all the way up there? We can't. Against Soren, I'm not going to pick any fights with Soren. We can't ask help from the Miyoshi either because they're fighting the Imagawa. Hopefully they win. Oh, Yoshimoto and Nagayoshi are actually going to meet in battle. What are the chances? With their territories being so spread. Is that the Mori? How did they get a castle? What? How did he get a castle all the way up there? Alright. Whatever. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We got a port. Alright, good. Let's get the port. We can get the harvest policy at least. Oh no. Oh my god, I just wanted to have fun in Kyushu, have a good time, maybe execute some Takeda retainers, and fucking Kenshin. Oh, Kenshin. Why? Why? The Dragon of Echigo, the Dragon of End Your Run has invaded. Kenshin looked at his clock, he looked at his watch, his sundial. He said, "Alright, you've had enough fun, Asakura, let's wrap it up." Kenshin said, "Let's wrap it up." You've had your fun, sir. Let's wrap it up. Oh my god, bro, I just wanted to have fun with Shingen and Kyushu. Ah, no. We're not ready. I don't even have my pirates. Will the Shogun take up arms against Kenshin? Nope, he says you're on your own. Shogun said, "You're on your own, bud." Oh, we're done for. He's right there, immediately in front. Where's Kenshin himself? Where's the man? Where's Bishamonten? Okay, he's showing up at the end. He's showing up at the end. Alright. Can the Miyoshi help me? Can somebody help me? No. Can you attack? This might cause him to collapse, but I'm in danger here. Alright, let's go. We could just give him the castle. Just surrender, but... We're not ready. We are not ready at all. Where's Ken? We're gonna be on Kenshin watch here. Oh man, he built a stronghold here. That's good. He had some sense. I wouldn't have thought of that. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's a good game, Quinn. It is a good game. Yeah. I knew that was going to be a possibility, but... Still, sometimes, you know, we got to play around for a little bit. So... I don't even have provisions to get there. I have to get there. Alright, let me see. I can get up to 2,000. That maybe I can get to this city at least. That's 2,000. Okay, he's all the way back there. And they might wait for the tribe unit. There's a chance. There's no sense in deploying Sodaki yet until we at least get up to the front, so... Man, it's a good thing I gave this territory to Shimazu. But with our attention diverted into fighting off the Uesugi, I mean, we're not going to be able to keep Shingen in check, and we're pretty much it over here. There's nobody else to keep Shingen in check, so it's only a matter of time. Unless the Miyoshi... Unless we can get the Miyoshi to start fighting the Takeda, there's just nobody to keep them from doing whatever they want over there in Kyushu. Yeah, they're waiting for him. Once he occupies that, they're gonna march in Unison. Okay, he's made land. I can only hope that we can fight from here. I have to get very lucky. Truce? Why don't we, Okay, we need a little bit more. Miyoshi? Oh, Miyoshi are already attacking, that's right. They're attacking this castle over here. They tied up Kageiie, actually, which is Kenshin's best general. So I guess that wasn't totally wasted. Yep, we're not close enough. We're not close enough to do a fight. Shogun can't help us. I think I should get these guys out of the way. They're just going to get pincered to death. Let them hit the castle for a bit. They're just blockading. That's lucky. Negotiating for a truce, Quinn? I'm probably going to want the castle. But let's see. Let's give it a shot. Return what? Oh, the Miyoshi took some territory, right. That's only going to give us 64. Yeah, we're going to have to give them the castle, right? That's the only way. Yeah, I'm not going to give them the castle. Oh, they're going to... So they start storming. They start storming after I'm like, no, I'm not going to give you the castle. They're like, okay, if it's not going to... If you're not going to hand it over, we'll just take it. We'll take a pile of rubble. I get that. I respect that. I don't like it, but I respect it. Hopefully when we get to this hex, we can do the battle. Oh, but Kenshin's here. Bishamonten is here. Yeah, so we're done for. Alright, let's fight it out. We'll go out in a blaze. Not a blaze of glory, just a blaze. I guess I could have tried to make an alliance with the Automo as well, just to keep Kenshin in check. But it's tough because you have to get really down the rabbit hole with these setups sometimes. Especially because the map is scrambled. It's like you have to really... You just have to keep thinking, peeling back layers and layers and layers on what ifs. And then if you miss one thing, it's like, that's it. Which is part of the fun, honestly. I don't know how much more I was going to be able to do against Shingen anyway. Okay, so 12 against 17, but they have the God of War. Shimazu haven't done nothing with the castle I gave them. And we can't ask the Shogun for help. The Miyoshi are offering help. It's too little, too late. Why don't you just attack them again? That was fun when you did that the first time. Yeah, go ahead. They're actually winning against the Imagawa. See, that makes me realize if I only would have lasted a little longer. Having a powerful ally, if the Miyoshi were going to become really strong, having them on our side could have been really a difference maker. Big difference maker. We had to have held on a little longer, though. Alright, who knows? Maybe Kenshin will charge at the camp like a maniac and we can get around him and, I don't know, capture his camp first. Let's see. Does he have 2 camps to defend? He does. Oh, so do we. Wow, you're gonna give me 2 camps to defend when I only have 5 units? If I had the Shogun, maybe I could do something here. Okay. What do you do again? Allow stamina recovery while moving. That's awesome. He's got Confuse. What is this map? Have I fought on this map before? I don't know if I've ever fought on this map before. It's got high ground on only one side. 2 high ground points on only one side. Okay, so we have to try to punch through on the left side to put some pressure. So see if the pirates are up to it. Confused guy and Soda Key on the right side. Potentially against Kenshin. Probably. This guy down the center. We're going to try to rush the left side, put pressure, before we have to run back to try to save our lines. And that's pretty much it. That's all we can do. Okay. You're going the wrong way. Alright, is he going to sit in the back? At least let us route this unit. I don't know how he took it, but okay. Alright, this is our free unit. We can't put pressure on the camp because he's going to run back and forth. We have to trap him. So if we bust through here, we can pin him down, make a play on the camp, and hopefully get Kenshin to run back. We have to get Kenshin out of this fight just to have a chance. Alright. So his thing is triggered, so I'm going to run away screaming. He's ignoring me for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to... Still kicking. That's so cool. He just recovers stamina. Wow, that's good. That's crazy. This guy's got confused, but he's terrible, so he's just going to fall apart before he gets to use it. Alright, we need a break here so we can take a camp. There it is. Just going to threaten both camps. Hope that Kenshin turns around. I don't know how he's capturing these spots. It's kind of weird. Again, we're going to threaten the camps. Alright, so we've got this camp isolated and cut off. So I think I'm going to capture this, and then Yoshikage is going to run back. Because this guy's going to run. I really don't trust that he's going to stay in the fight. He's about ready to dip out on us. We're going to pincer him, which is not great because this guy is actually pretty tough. I don't know if we can win, honestly, but keep running. Get out of his way. So we'll take this camp. That'll give us a little bit of confusion. And it's just going to come down to whether we can get this guy to retreat or not, which I really don't think we're going to be able to, but maybe. Actually, if we take this camp and we take this point, I think we can win by morale. So it might not come to that. Yeah, it might not come to that. He's doing 12? Okay. Where's Kenshin at? Okay, right there. I'm gonna confuse this guy. And get out of the way. Oh, that made it worse. That made it worse. Alright, we gotta break that before he breaks ours. That's a lot of damage. Shit. Come on, come on. Uh-huh. Yoshikage, I'm gonna need you to attack this tribe unit because it might be enough to win the battle. I think if he routes these 88, it might be enough. If the camp's not enough. Oh, the camp was enough, thank God. Whew. Thank God. Yeah, we held on to it, Strikey, somehow. The thing is, they barely took any occupy points. See that? We took a ton of points on the map. Authority trigger. What can I do with this? Automo Alliance. Cool. Wow, the castle's empty. Automo Alliance. Yeah, we should take this castle. Take the castle and give it to Soren. Ingratiate. Is that how you say it? Ingratiate? Ingratiate ourselves with the Automo. Get them to fight the Uesugi, keep them off our backs, and then we can keep focusing on the Takeda. Because we have to focus on the Takeda. Alright. Let's go scoop that up real quick. You guys can go back. Could have the Miyoshi attack. But it would be a lot better to have them attack over here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the Miyoshi. It's a tough call. Are we allied with Asakura? I mean Ashikaga? We're Asakura. Not yet. We're friendly with Shimazu. Does it matter making an alliance with the Shimazu because they are really weak? I don't think it does. So yeah, we'll send goodwill to Soren. And then we'll give him a castle once we take it. Let's get this onsen fixed. Oh, we need a little bit of gold. Let's sell some food we don't have. Did we need 15? I think we needed 15. Yeah, we need 15. Okay. Right, let's just burst this thing down real quick. Okay. Hang on, let's not return just yet. We might be able to scoop a couple castles. We're already here. Could I give them 2 castles? If I take this one and this one, yeah. So if I give the Automo these 2 castles, I will have successfully shielded myself from being next to Kenshin at all. So we're going to go for the double. The double play. Damn Shingen. Alright. Let us conclude our business in Kyushu as quickly as possible. I mean, in Kyushu. In Eastern Shikoku. Yeah, people are upset. People are always upset. Come on. Come on. Gotta go quick. How come you're not? Alright, onsen. Okay, blockade. I mean storm. Storm the shit out of this. Gotta hurry. Oh, we're not gonna make it, are we? No, you guys are taking too long. Damn, and I send my daimyo back. Fuck. I sent the daimyo back. Otherwise I could have fought the battle. Oh man, I wish I had the points right now to request an attack. Alright. So we can't take this. I think we should just back off. We're not going to win this fight. Alright. Tribute. Now with that, hopefully I can get an alliance done with the Automo. They haven't lost the castle yet. They're about to. We'll move in and retake it. Man, we've done nothing. It feels like we've done nothing. Like, so much has happened, but territory-wise, we've done nothing but try to keep some semblance of balance of power. And even that, we're not doing a very good job. 10 trust. I need help. I need the Shogun's backing to fight Shingen, man. Alright. Building up with those 3. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. We've already been going for a few hours, so I might pick this up maybe tomorrow or something. I'll pick this up again. It's a pretty interesting spot, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. We're going to have more content on Awakening especially. Like, I'm going to have the Automo collab tomorrow. And like I said, Tuesday I might have a small video talking about Romance 14 and some of the officers that I'm going to use in that. Some of the created officers that we're going to have floating around. And I'm going to kick off a new run for Romance 14 Wednesday. It's going to be Scrambled map. That'll be kicking off Wednesday. And then Friday we'll have Sanada Sekigahara. And then Saturday, of course, the Uesugi run continues. And, you know, we'll have one-shots whenever I can. I mean, whenever work allows. whenever my second job allows, I will have a stream up if I can, you know, depending. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys on the next one.